Hey everyone, it's Josh, and today I'm going to confess to something that I have strongly alluded to in my other videos about my health, but today I'm just going to come out and say it. And you can see by the title of this video, I was very sick for about 3 years. Extremely sick, I would say, for about 2 years, and legitimately sick for about 3 years. So, this began to happen in the late part of 2018. I noticed that I was losing breath fast. What I mean is, I was losing my ability to walk long distances, carry heavy objects for any distance, and really just have any stamina at all. And was progressively getting worse. In the beginning of 2019, I moved back here, which is the apartment complex now that I'm having the dispute with the landlord. And I was in very bad shape. I, I was still eating very unhealthy, and I knew that had something to do with it. But I was having big problems. Um, I talked to my professors to let me do my classes from a distance and not have to show up in class because I just had no energy. It was hard for me to walk anywhere. It was hard for me to really even do anything. And I would continuously want to fall asleep at weird times of the day, like 1 in the afternoon, 1:30 in the afternoon, so on and so forth. This would happen to me a lot, where I would almost fall asleep several times a day in the early afternoon. So, progressively getting worse and worse, and then I hit a point where I was just kind of there at a level of sickness and no energy. And that's where I remained for a really long time after that. So from the end of 2018 up until almost the present time. Now, as you guys know, I began living my healthy lifestyle in May of 2021. But that's 2.5 years after this sickness started, right? So, and I have a good idea of what this sickness is. I've Googled the symptoms. I've done a lot of research. I know what it is. It's a liver issue. But either way, I had no stamina to do anything. But I started my healthy diet back in May of 2021. And I made sure I did my exercises, at least my stomach exercises, because I have a back injury from a car crash from years back. And my walking. I would make sure I would do at least a half hour of walking every morning, no matter what, you know? But a lot of times in the early part of that, I couldn't even get started till like noon or 1. Um, it was just the way my body was. So, and there's other issues besides the liver. Like I told you guys, my whole left leg was golden brown, like the way it would be if you were laying out on a beach and getting a tan. It was like the tan color. Except I hadn't tanned in years, and when that happens, it's usually a blood flow problem, and it's a sign that your heart's not getting enough or pumping enough blood. Now, my left leg has returned almost to its normal color. It's not quite there yet, but it's back to its normal color now that I've been eating healthy for a year and a half. Anyway, it's really only been in the last 3, 4, maybe 5 months that I've started to feel an energy level that I would compare to that of a normal man. So it's taken me that long to heal up from whatever this issue is, and I don't think I'm anywhere near healed. But I can at least do normal things now all day long without being really super tired out. As to where before, like even when I would clean in my house, I hate to admit this, but like there was a period, especially in 2019, My house was always relatively filthy, and the reason for that is because I could only clean one room at a time, and then I would have to sit down and rest for like an hour. That's how bad I was. But after a year and a half of eating healthy, it was right around December, this January, February, where I started to really finally, you know how when you first start eating healthy, after a few months you get that energy surge? I never got that surge, but finally in this past January, after a year of eating healthy, I finally started to feel normal again and not tired again and not, like I can do normal things. Like I can clean my whole house now and I'm fine with it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be burnt out from it or tired from it. And I can do normal things again. But I went through a really long time of not being able to do normal things. And it's all because, well, it's not all because I have other internal problems that I was probably born with, but it's because I never committed to being healthy and living a healthy lifestyle. Had I done that, I would have never had most of these problems. Had I committed to a preservative-free, natural lifestyle, the last 3 or 4 years now would have been a lot easier on me, especially physically, not to mention the mental and emotional toll this all has taken. And of course, I've got that bullying landlord, Brooke Farmer, mentioned her a bunch of times. But I could feel death creeping up on me certain days. You know what I'm saying? When you walk to your mailbox, which is only, I don't know, 100 feet from my house, and you get back and you have to sit down and take a break before you get back up and go make something to eat or whatever. You can't do that all in one swoop. You know that you're really headed towards some kind of death or destruction or stroke or something. And that's where I was at. But I've bounced back. And I've bounced back because I'm living a healthy lifestyle. So I guess the lesson of all this is don't ever discount what a truly healthy lifestyle can do for you. It took a long time for me to start reaping the benefits of a healthy lifestyle. I mean, I reaped the benefits of the weight loss fast enough, but as far as like feeling better internally, it took me a long time because, I spent a lifetime messing my insides up with bad food. But it's never too late. Never too late to turn it around. Never underestimate what getting all preservatives and chemicals out of your life and just eating food the way it was naturally made can do for you. Never underestimate how much eating a natural, preservative-free diet can help you turn your life around in ways you never even thought possible, and in ways you never even thought of, period. My diet has helped me in ways that I never even would have connected to, like a diet. But because I've stuck with the program now for, 16 months? What's last May? September. Okay, so it's 16 months now, just over 16 months. It was May 2nd of last year, May 2nd of 2021, when I committed to a healthy lifestyle and gave up processed sugar. I don't feel weak no more. I'm starting to feel strong again. I'm starting to. I'm not there yet, but I'm starting to be there yet. So my suggestion to anybody out there who's thinking about living a healthy diet, don't do the diet stuff. The keto diet, the low carb diet, the low salt diet, all that shit is bullshit. You need carbs. You need salt. You need fat. But if you can just get rid of the preservatives and chemicals in your food and just not eat stuff that has that stuff in it, which unfortunately 98% of the stuff in the grocery store has some sort of preservative. So you're going to have to severely limit what you buy. But if you can do that, your body will thank you and your body will take care of you. And your body might even heal you from an ailment or two that you have. You'll be a lot happier. I know that I am a lot happier than I was a year ago. Definitely 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I don't know. I guess that's all for today. My Venmo is linked down below. Please show your love, and I'll talk to you soon.